Okay, here's something kind of embarrassing. I grew up in China, and where I'm from, the main thing was be right. Not be brave, not be fast, just be right. Get the correct answer. Don't make the obvious mistake. Don't embarrass yourself. And when you get rewarded for that over and over, it stops feeling like a rule. It just becomes how your brain works. So I got really comfortable being the critic. Show me someone's idea, someone's project, someone's plan, and I can tell you what works and what doesn't. I'm good at that. It feels safe. But being the person who actually makes the things, that scares me. Because that person can be wrong, and I really don't like being wrong. So for years, I just read stuff, study stuff, took it all in, and basically never made anything. Because every time right before I do something, this little machine in my head turns on. It starts asking questions. Is this even worth it? Isn't everyone already doing this? What if this is stupid? And honestly, it just makes me more anxious. I also love system, big frameworks, neat theories, clean little explanations for everything. And I finally realized why. Because a theory is safe, a theory doesn't have to survive the real world yet. So when I decide I want to focus more, I don't just focus for the next hour, nope. I go look for the perfect focus system, I read another book, I redesign my whole setup. I try to build the one perfect system that will fix everything. And then the system gets so big that I actually use it. So for a while, I thought the answer was turn it off. Stop calculating, stop debating, stop arguing with myself. But that's not it either. And this is the part I almost missed. That thing in my head is not the enemy. It's useful. It's just showing up at the wrong time. This saying I grew up with. Basically, think 3 times before you do anything. And look, sometimes that's good about it will actually help, then yes, slow down and think. But if it's small, if I can't undo it, and if the only way to know it is to try, then thinking more is not wisdom. It's just delay. So my problem was never simply I think too much. It's more specific than that. I overthink tiny things, and then somehow I still make decisions that actually deserve thought. So, how do I tell the difference in the moment? I give myself two questions. One, can I undo it? If I get it wrong, can I take it back? Two, can I actually figure this out by thinking? Or is trying it the only way to know? If I can undo it, and trying is the only way to know, then just do it. Don't make it a whole thing. If I cannot undo it, and thinking really would help, then okay, sit down, thinking through. And the annoying part is this. The second I start going, wait, is this actually a small thing? Or maybe it's secretly a big. That's usually the old habit coming back. Now the hard part. This goes against everything I was trained to believe. I used to tell myself trying and failing is still progress, which is true, but it still sounds too polite. Where I'm from, being wrong didn't feel like part of the progress. It feels like proof that you messed up, like everyone could say it, like it said something about you. But for the things I want to do now, like building tools or making videos like this, being wrong is not some accident I should avoid. It's a normal part. Honestly, it's most of the job. If I build small tool and it shows me nope, nothing useful here, that's not a failure. That's useful. It just saved me from spending a month on that bad idea. If I make a video and nobody watches, but I actually finish it and post it, that's still a win. Because now I have real feedback, not a fantasy in my head, real feedback. The people who make things are not the people who are always right. They are the people who can go, try it, okay, wrong, next. And they do that faster than everyone else without turning every mistake into a personal crisis. So I'm changing failing is progress into something more direct. Being wrong is a point. For someone like me who treats the end of the world, that's a version I actually needed to hear. Two more really quick. First one, I call it a little flinch. I notice there's exact moment where I go from let me explain my big plan to okay, show me the actual ugly first version. And right there, I pull back. I suddenly want to talk about the big picture again, the theory, the system, the future version. Just naming that moves help a lot. But now I can catch myself doing it. Second one, noticing is not the same as controlling. I used to tell myself, just watch yourself, don't fight it, and that's good. But I think the better version is I'm not trying to control my brain because every time I try to control it, eventually I fail. And then mad at myself, and now I'm back in the same fear again. The point is much simpler. Just be there for the moment. Notice what is happening, that's it. You don't have to notice perfectly. You either notice or you don't. And if you notice later, that's still noticing. So what I'm actually doing, so here's the plan. It is simple. Building the things that give me feedback first. Not a big fancy version, not the whole perfect system, just the small part that shows me whenever I'm moving. For me, that means a little dashboard first, small updates every day, something I can actually see. Stop overthinking the small stuff I could undo in a second, especially now I've got AI to help, and just do it. Because doing it was what gives me feedback. Actually building one small really piece and then the next one, then the next one. That's the biggest thing I got out of this. It's not that I suddenly turned into some productive machine, it's that I finally saw it. I'm not lazy. I was just really well trained to be scared of being wrong. And for most of my life, I called that fear being careful. Maybe that's a strange upside of living in two languages at once. One side taught me to slow down and take things seriously. The other side taught me that it's okay to be wrong in public. I don't think I have to choose one.